Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So today I would like to present my summary from two articles. And before we started, I will introduce myself. My name is Nora Augustama. I'm from class A, semester 5. So let's start our discussion today. So for the first summary is from the one article. The article title is Perception of Senior Year ELT Students for Flipped Classroom, a Material Development Course. This study is to examine and compare the impact from flipped or non-flipped classroom as means to contribute to the growing line of research on flipped teaching through an evaluation of both methods' academic outcomes, along with student perception for their learning experience. So this study main purpose is to compare between flipped and non-flipped student or method. This study they both two different high school of students, and their first test is having 350-minute classes in the computer laboratory, and then after that they do a midterms and essay and final e-portfolio. And for the result of their test is actually their both are same. Their mean score are same for the midterms and final e-portfolio, but for the essay they not same actually, and for flipped is more receive a significantly higher score for essay than non-flipped student. After the results are out, the conclusion of this study is indicate largely positive perception and satisfying learning experience among students. Many students believe the flipped classroom enhanced learning through classroom engagement, providing more time or opportunity for real applications. Encouraging in-class social learning preparation is key to flipping the classroom successfully. So, for flipped classroom, the thing is the very important one is preparation is the key to both them success to their future. And students should be clearly informed to understand the flipped classroom model, which is vital for their engagement. Instructor may create incentives and encouragement for improving student participation in class. Well, in my opinion about this study is actually this is my first time knowing about flipped and non-flipped classroom or approach, because from the study I finally understand what are the difference about these two approach or classroom, which method is more useful for us to teach especially ELT students, which one is more effective to learn in English. And for the flipped classroom, actually is more prepared, but for non-flipped actually is good too. So flip it and non-flip it can be used by how to teach or which material that the teacher wants to share to their student, and we should know which approach are very useful to teaching and learning systems in the class, so the student can be more understandable about the material that teacher want the teacher about. And for the second material, the title is A Critical Evaluation of Text Difficulty Development in ELT Textbooks Series, a corpus-based approach using variability neighbor clustering. The purpose of this study is to address the issue in the context of the official English curriculum in Taiwan high school, and propose a quantitative corpus-based approach to assess the appropriateness of difficulty development in a textbook series. The considering both vocabulary and structural complexity of the text. And second is a clustering-based statistical algorithm. The variability neighbor clustering this allows to identify the development stage in text difficulty on an empirical basis. So the study is to addresses the issue about the context of official English textbooks. So for the textbook is not only objectively determine the development gaps in the textbook series, but also identifies the direction of the difficulty progression in vocabulary and structure complexity. And so this study focuses on textbooks to teach ELT students, so which they're not focused only the development gaps in textbooks, but also identify the direction of the difficulty progress in vocabulary and the structure of the complex structure of the books. And for the experiment, there for this study participant, there is Taiwan Senior High School. They're they usually read the books in the classes. Each series consists of 6 volumes designed for 6 semesters, each of content material divided into different parts, such as pre-reading activities, reading text, post-reading activities, vocabulary, idioms and phrase, grammar, pronunciation, and other language skills activities. That is their structure for the books. The books have each series consists the 6 volumes of books, and the result of this study is textbook version is presented by horizontal bar with development stage marked with different patterns. There are 2 general conclusions for this study. For the first is not every volume constitutes a coherent development stage in terms of the progression in text difficulty. And for the second, that not all the transitions are due to a positive increase in both vocabulary and structural complexity, and the problem is not only from a perspective of textbook selection combined in high school, but also the publisher, because not only for the school that choosing the book for their student, but also from the publisher, which are they promote their books, and the book is really useful for ELT student. Well, for my opinions about this study is maybe it's a little bit hard because they're using a graphic for their study, their test, their result for this study, and actually from the graphic too, I a little bit understand about it, but well, it's still hard to me to understand it well. And I think this studies give a great result and conclusion from this study. Okay, that's all from my presentation about my summary for these two articles. I hope you guys understand about my presentations, and I'm sorry if I make a big mistakes from this presentation. And thank you for watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.